Well, I just want everyone to know that today on Watch Me Win, I have the one and only Jayne Trinette. And I am so excited that you are here today, baby. Hey!
Hey, Mama.
Jayne is getting ready to talk about how she is going to wow everyone on December 13th with her jazz, blues, and holiday grooves concert at the Crown at the Carolina Theater located in downtown Greensboro. So without further ado, and of course the doors open at 7. Tickets are now on sale, honey. You need to get your tickets. You need to go on and get your tickets. If you want a seat, you need to get a ticket. And show's gonna start promptly at 7:30. Promptly. Excuse the phone. See, people are already calling in. I know. I knew they were gonna do that as soon as I went to the show. Hold on. Somebody grab the producer line. I know they want tickets already. I said, we're not giving away tickets. You got to go to the Carolina and get the tickets, okay? Thank you. Folks just act up bad.
Yes.
So, tell us about this show. And first of all, tell us, um, well, let me start with why? Why a jazz blues holiday groove? Why that?
Oh, my goodness. Well, first of all, thank you so much for having me.
Mm-hmm.
I am so grateful, and I'm so grateful that um, I'm having the opportunity to speak with, oh, I mean, my mentor, my
Oh,
sweetie, my love, my friend
uh,
for life. Thank you so much. Um, and with that said, this is the reason why I wanted to create this show. Um, because it's warm, it's like an embrace. It's like, a place where I can tell some stories and get people all stirred up and blending that feeling with the holiday spirit. It's like it's gonna be a perfect way for us to celebrate together.
and it's already cold outside. So with this, I can see us in the Crown. If you've never been to the Crown, you have to go because it has the ambiance of just nice and romantic and sexy and quiet but loud and dark but sensual and I can just see how you gonna light this whole room up. I can see sitting back with your favorite toddy because there will be a bar there. It is a cash bar.
Hey,
Let
yeah.
y'all know. Get your tickets. It's a cash bar, and so you can sit back, relax, and just and enjoy this. Describe the show and how you want to make the audience feel. Now that I've kind of painted the picture of the room.
Yes. Hey, I for me, my goal is for the audience to feel like they are taken away from all of the challenges of the world, the challenges of what's going on at their house or at their job, or, just transported to a place where they can just let go of that stress and reconnect with some joy and some experience the beauty of the music. Some of the moments they're gonna make you want to dance, and then
Mhm.
you might want to cry a little bit, but every moment you will feel like it's a celebration of the season.
Well,
That's
are there any moments during the show? I mean, I'm asking for a little peek of the show, not the whole thing, but are there moments where you're most excited for the audience to feel that that you're going to intentionally kind of draw them in? I heard you say something about you might make them cry, but is there anything else?
excuse me. Yes. One of the things that I'm very excited about because I really like to engage with my audience and I really like to have some fun. So there are going to be some great things for people to look forward to when it comes to having a surprise.
Oh,
So I'm looking forward to being my own Oprah for a minute
oh,
and
there we go, Miss
you get a
O.
prize, you get a prize, you get a prize. So that's what I'm looking forward to the most right now.
Oh, well, I tell you what, Greensboro, the surrounding area, the triad, we're in such need right now of just good feeling. Because we've been riding on a roller coaster from elections to what's going on to out here in these streets, keeping your head on a swivel, as I say,
Yeah.
and just to come in a safe space and sit back and just kind of relax
Yeah.
and listen to your stories and listen to how you resonate with the audience and their feelings and making it interact.
Yeah.
That's you know, a lot of people just go and you feel like, okay, I have to sit and listen, but this space is so intimate that you can actually reach out and touch.
Oh, yeah.
Does that make that space even more special for you? Is that
Very.
what you want to do?
Listen, this this show and its music, it's a way of like just breaking down barriers and bringing people closer. I want to celebrate that. No matter where you are, where you're from, I want us to feel like we're part of something bigger. Like, you know, you have the magic of the holidays, but really, what's so important is what Maya Angelou, she said, people might forget what you say or what you do, but they'll never forget the way
Mm,
that you make them feel.
hmm
And just knowing that I have an opportunity to plant a seed in my community, letting them know that I'm here to help you feel the greatest feelings of yourself, to help you
Yeah.
continue to rise to that level of greatness that is within you, whatever that thing is, that fire, that passion. I want to kind of stoke that energy for all of us to stay together with love and communication and connection, all of
hmm
these things that continue to make us feel uplifted. Because, yeah, we are at a space where it might be a little bit stressful. But
Yeah.
this show is going to be that heartwarming break that everybody needs.
Well, I tell you what, I'm going to ask for any of our viewers or those that are just listening, why Jayne? Why Jayne? What is Jayne's background? What has her journey been like that she can bring this type of feeling to an audience of people? What makes you what what makes you that girl?
Hmm. Well, first and foremost, I care about people and I care about where people are going with their lives. I have had an incredible experience. I have been nominated for awards. I've performed on stages with some of the greatest artists that you could ever think of, including Billy Porter. Um,
Ooh,
I'm a,
okay.
I'm a Broadway baby. I have been telling many stories for a very long time, a part of the national tour of Disney's Lion King. Like, you know, I'm that girl. I'm that girl from Greensboro who is doing something absolutely great.
hmm
And
hmm
that's what makes me the one to be able to come and tell this story to all of my community and letting everybody know North Carolina A&T State University is
Oh, Aggie
producing
Pride.
Aggies that do.
This is true. And one thing that you said, you know, we right here in our area sometimes we take it not advantage, but we just take for granted,
Mm,
the talent that we have here. But when you leave here, everyone is like, oh my God, you're great, you're wonderful, you're just, oh my God. But here is sometimes, folks don't celebrate a person as much. And we've got to start doing that simply because we have so much talent in this area. And when the talent wants to give back, we should embrace that and we should love on that. And we should be proud. We should say, "Oh, I she's from my area.
right,
She's from A&T. She,
right.
they should do that." And I think us bringing this information out for those that don't know helps build excitement. Do you think that that helps build excitement also for your audience?
Oh, for sure. I mean, the more we can connect with each other, the more that, when somebody's from Greensboro and you see them on TV, you like, oh, okay, I went to school with them. or when you feel like it's somebody from your community, you feel a little bit more excited, when you're watching them perform and you're watching them and you know that they're right here. You can reach out and touch them, having accessibility to them, where sometimes you would have never had that experience. Yeah, I'm sure that that brings a lot more excitement to the audience.
Well, and I think that the audience will also look at it as, oh my God, I didn't know she had that in her. I
Mhm.
had no idea because you've been so busy elsewhere touring, or you've been so busy elsewhere on stage. And so now back home, and like all of us do, we've got family that's here, and our community is here. And this is how we can connect with our community and
Mhm.
stay a part of our community
Yeah.
is bringing those gifts back. What's your favorite thing about performing, you think, in Greensboro? What is, I mean, because you've done Broadway, you've done this, you've been all over the country, you've been out of the country, in the country, you've done Lion King. You've got people that know the songs by heart. But little old Greensboro, what is it about here, performing here?
Greensboro is such a loving community. One thing I can say is whenever I am in Greensboro, I feel like I'm at home. And because of that feeling, it kind of made me, really pushed me to say, how can I be of service in my community so that they know that I am supporting you through some of your struggles and through some of your hard times. And the best way I know how to do that is by singing for you and giving you a break from all of the stressors you may be feeling. That's
Mm-hmm.
my God gift, my talent is to help you feel like, Jane gave me a chance to just relax and just celebrate life. When I came to see her at Jazz Blues and Holiday Grooves, she gave me the opportunity to just let it all go. I laughed, I danced, I sang, I participated, I felt engaged, and I'm looking forward to her next show already.
And that is what we want everyone to know. There will be another show. After you see this one, you're going to demand. She won't have a choice. She will have to do another show because you're going to demand it. How would this show bring people together for the holiday? How will this show?
The great thing about this show is it is on a Friday night.
Mm,
And
date
Friday
night,
night,
date night,
the good thing, yes, date nights, payday, you know,
payday.
all of those good things. People are having anniversaries, they're celebrating birthdays, and what a great way to start your weekend. I mean, with a little
This is
bit of
true.
music, some people that you might know, people that you love, it's your community. So you bring in who you love and who you want to experience this with. So,
One thing, I'm sorry to break in, but I wanted to, before I lost my train of thought, one of the things that this show also will do is someone that's never seen you, oh my gosh, they're going to be so blown away. See, I've been lucky, gang. I've heard her sing. I'm one of those that is a Janette, if it's such a thing. I I love Janette, honey. I am a true Janette. I love to hear her sing. Sing, Jane, sing. And I think she even has an email by that word. Jane sings a lot. But what I mean, I just can't stress enough about when someone that has never heard you, because after this, Google is Google has become everybody's best friend. They're gonna be Googling. But what is it that you want to tell a person if you could look at them and say, you need to be here? You need to be at this show. What is it that you want to tell them and look them in the face and say, this is why you need to be at this show?
Wow, that is a great question. And the biggest part of this is you need to be here because you are so important to how this show comes together. See, I can't do any of this by myself. That's one thing that I've learned. And to have a group of people with me that are on my side who are rooting for me, it makes me feel even more giving and more generous. And I know in that atmosphere of generosity, something amazing will happen. Something miraculous will happen. And you want to be here because that might just be happening for you. You might find that someone in that room has an answer for you. Someone may be just standing right next to you in line, and they might give you an answer to a question that you've never even thought that you might find. So just being in the room with those people who have like minds and want to have a good time and want to benefit from the music and the sounds that come together, it's going to benefit you just to show up. You got to be in the room.
You got to be in the room. You got to come to the table. You got to be involved, be a part of the group. It's the holidays.
Yeah.
And again, I can't stress enough the safe space, the beauty of this room, because I know there are folks that are like, I have never been to the Crown at the Carolina Theater.
Yeah.
Come. It is an absolutely beautiful space. Is there anything else you'd like to tell us about the show other than I need you to go buy the ticket? I need you to buy your ticket now. Tickets are available at the Carolina Theater box office or online, or I believe Jayne even has stuff on her social media pages, and you can click on and go straight to the box office. Mm-hmm. But is there anything else you'd like to let our audience know? Because I want them to come and watch you win and watch everybody else in the room win.
Yeah, yeah. So for sure, you'll probably get all of my hashtag and all of that information. I'm saying my hashtag, but I'm at Jayne Sings. There are so many things that you can look at, but JayneTrinette.com is my website, so you can check me out there. You can also find a way to purchase tickets there. Give me just a
And is there do we have Instagram? I can't remember if you're on the gram.
Everything is at Jayne Sings.
Okay.
Yes, and if you
everything
is at Jayne Sings.
Okay, now for you old school folks that don't know what to do, the Carolina Theater has a box office that's open. You can go by there and buy your ticket, or you can call them and you can place your ticket, and you can buy your tickets online at JayneSings.com.
JayneSings.com.
All right.
I wanted to tell you one other thing before you go.
Yes.
People can reach out to me and they can work with me. I'm going to give you my phone number. It's 336-484-1384.
Wait a minute.
Yes.
Did y'all hear that? She giving you her phone number. Now, y'all know I ain't giving you nothing, but she giving you the phone number. You might need to give them a minute because they probably in shock. Get you something to write with. Pull your phone out. Just put in a note. You ready? Okay, Jayne, let's do it again.
336-484-1384. Call me and we'll get a chance to chat with each other and figure out how we can work together.
Well, you heard it here. And let me just say this. This is a person that's right here in our own community that's willing to work with you. Also, if you know you got that voice and you every time you open your mouth in church, they're just like, oh, girl. Or if you've been singing in the shower and you know you really sound pretty good, you need to call her. Because sometimes we need somebody to tell us the next step. And I believe with her background, Jayne knows the next step and knows the people that can connect you to the next step. So again, Jayne, is there anything else you'd like to say before we leave our audience?
Yes, I love y'all. Thank you so much for thinking of me. Thank you for being a part of what I call the greatest community ever. Thank you so much for being a wonderful mentor to me, Doc. And I love you. I appreciate you. Thank you for having me on your show.
You're so welcome, baby. And we'll be coming back soon with something else. Don't know when, don't know who. It's always a surprise, but just watch me win, boo. Watch me win. And watch Jayne win on December 13th. December 13th, 7:30. Ciao.